But now you're burdening yourself with the thousands of students who are going to vote for you, for that change that you promised. I am not here to promise change. I'm here to actually bring it. I've been doing it ever since I came to this campus. We've been doing it ever since we came to this campus. We are tired of the narrative of Soshanguve being stigmatized. We are tired of failed dreams. We are tired of fake promises. I am personally tired of all the hypocrisy on this campus. Personally, I didn't want to come contest anymore for this thing of chairperson. Because once again, I felt like I'd be standing here lying to students who I will give false hope to. You speaking might not be effective, but you're making change and giving hope to someone who's clinging on to you very tight. Yet you simply do it because you're good at English. You're good at convincing people. You go there, you sell us out. Yes, you're chairperson. Yes, you're secretary. What have you done to change? We have officers who threaten students when they are striking. Why not bring the officers to the classroom and lecture the students who are doing policing? We don't have career days, simple career days to allow the Faculty of Humanities to engage with job opportunities. Yet we come here and we make promises. Simple things that do not require money. Always our fallback is, we don't have enough funds, we don't have enough funds. Some things don't need funds. It only requires people to gather together and push a narrative. Yet we want to fall back, we do not have enough funds. Once you become chairperson, you're stigmatized by playing the perfect role. Please.
Don't move away. Thank you so much. Thank you for that. I was about to say that, when someone starts saying things that you agree with as students, it's okay, you're free to clap. You can clap and say, I agree with you and whatever. What we won't tolerate is, yes, you can do that as well. Thank you, Ntalala. There are 2 questions that we agreed to that we are going to pose to you, sir. The issue of how is it that you could make faculties relevant to the 21st century learning, right? We're moving at a very fast pace technologically. And traditional ways of teaching, traditional ways of engaging with your studies becomes defunct, right? How are you going to make sure that the students of TUT are able to move with the times? Okay, that's the one. Then the other one, you can just tell us what makes you different from the other candidates? What makes you think that, why should people vote for you? Yeah.
So, firstly, regarding how to make the university, all the faculties relevant to the 21st century learning is, Soshanguve is stuck in the past, not because of what we're doing, but because of our mindset. Our infrastructure has nothing to do with us not being the same equivalence as vets. So what we do is we look at other universities and see how they are moving in front. Because the reality is, as much as we are both in 2023, TUT is stuck in the past, not because of infrastructure, but because of the traditions and the way the faculties have been moving. You take an example of the faculty of UP, they're not in front because of technology. They're in front because of all the advancements in terms of gathering together opportunities and actually changing the curriculum. The second thing is you can do the same for basically any faculty, just integrating 21st century methods and looking elsewhere.
Thank you so much. Thank you. A round of applause. Thank you, Ntalala. The second candidate is Tshepo Mhlala, who is also contesting chairperson for the same faculty, humanities. Please, Titi, Tumelo Andrew Titi, get ready. Kabelo Prince Maposa, please get ready.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. So, as some of us, we are not good at public speaking. Some of us, we are afraid of facing people and articulate matters that are going to be paramount for us. As a candidate for the position of chairperson in the Student Faculty Council, I am honored to present my manifesto outlining the vision and goals I aspire to change. I believe effective leadership, effective communication, effective collaboration between students and the faculty at large is gonna foster a dynamic and inclusive academic environment. My mission is simple. I'm here to serve and present the student at large. We believe some of us, they are good in English, they are good in actions, but they don't do action. I'm here to prove that I will do action, I will do change. I don't promise students lies saying me and you, I will do this, I'll promise you to do this, but put me in the stage, I will show you that things will change in our faculty. We are not being, I don't know if, I fit well here. Communication is the most foundation of a student faculty council. As our faculty, some of you, they don't even know the chairperson, the current chairperson of the student faculty, because they don't communicate with us. They don't tell us what is going to happen. They don't tell us what is happening in our faculty. What I want to bring is change. I want to bring students, I want to do a platform for students where they're going to raise out their voice, where they're going to speak change, where they're going to put input in what they want to change, in what they want to achieve. Yeah. A well-rounded education, it extends beyond classroom. I will collaborate with student clubs and organizations to foster a diverse range of extracurriculum activities. These activities, they will promote leadership, they will promote teamwork, they will promote personal growth amongst our students. You know, as we are not good in English, we must write it and articulate it well. Every student's voice matters. I will encourage students to participate actively in decision-making processes. We have processes, we have policies that are governing us, but we don't have a voice over those policies that are governing us. We are not given a chance to change the formulations of policies into UT. Pick me and then vote for me. I will give you a chance to voice out to the policies that are governing you today. Preparing students for a successful career is very crucial. It's a crucial responsibility. I will collaborate with career services to organize workshops, internships, and networking events that will help students explore their career options and acquire practical skills for the professional world. For the last ones, let me wrap this one, Mamzo.
You'll get 1 minute to wrap.
2 minutes, Mamzo. Okay, now they're asking for 2 minutes.
So take the questions, right?
Yes.
Hey, we agreed. Now you're saying 2 minutes, you're confusing him. How are you going to make faculties relevant to the 21st century learning, right? Yes. What will you do to improve student academic performance in your faculty? And then you can wrap.
Okay. The first question is saying, how can you make faculties relevant to the 21st learning? First, the TUT must come to students, host platforms to hear the suggestions of every student. What is relevant in today? They are not underground, they're at their offices. They must come to underground and ask students what is relevant for this year. The second one, what will I improve students' academic performances? This one, it goes back to students. Sometimes as a leader, you can impose classes, you can impose whatever to students. If students are not reading, they're not gonna make it. They're not gonna improve their academic performances. This one, it rests upon you students. As the chairperson, I will be accountable to the entire student body and faculty. Regular process reports and open discussions on the status of our initiatives will ensure that we stay true to our commitment. With unwavering dedication, inclusive leadership, collaborative spirit, we can drive positive change that echoes behind our teenager. Together, let us build an environment where every student's potential is unlocked, every voice is heard. I humbly seek your support in this endeavor to lead the Student Faculty Council towards a brighter future for all. Vote for future, vote where your voice will have platform. Thank you.
So for someone who started by saying, I'm not good in this thing of English. Now he wants to grab the mic and doesn't want to let go. Thank you for that. The next candidate is also contesting the chairpersonship of, or chairperson of humanities. And his name is Tumelo Andrew Titi. Tumelo here. Next up, we're going to go to secretary. So I'm going to ask Maposa, while Titi is running to the mic. Maposa, Kabelo, Macheke, Kineilwe, and Sitole Vaman. He's going to run, but he's...
Okay, sorry. Can I adjust here? Because I'm a little bit tall. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Let me take this time firstly by starting of introducing myself properly. My name is Titu Tumelo, a current chairperson of Public Management House Committee and a class rep. I would like to take this particular time to extend my greetings to SGLD members, comrades, my colleagues, as well as the House at large. Ladies and gentlemen, at this particular time and moment, I did not prepare a speech that I'm going to write, but then rather matters that I'm going to say will be things that comes out of my, from my heart, from the bottom of my heart. I am the student of public management and also a student of the Faculty of Humanities. I have observed from a fast space that humanities have been facing various issues that I think that I might be able to conquer. If we can go to North Campus and check at the public, if we can go to North Campus and check at the Department of Education, they've been struggling with the issue of getting lecturers dedicated to them. At this point, at this particular moment in time, to this date, there are some of the modules that do not have lecturers. And I think that it is the job that I will be able to tackle. Then we move to the public management. Me as the current chairperson of public management, I have dealt with the issues that I think have been very important. We have been very progressive for those who are near me and for those who are within my department. I have brought a very, very huge change. I remember last year when I started as a first year, there was a time whereby I was just a class rep and the duties that I did was not of a class rep. Let me tell you something. You don't need a title to change someone else's life. You don't need to be told that you will be a chairperson of this thing, you'll be a secretary of that, in order to change or to attend to someone else's life. I will not motivate you today, but then the motivation should be think about your background. You're the only person who knows what it's like back at home. I am the person and I'm ready. I am ready to change whatever issues that you are attending to today. Like I said, I was just at class rep yesterday, last year. There's a module that I attended to, and I needed a serious power for me in order to change that particular thing. There were students who were blocked; they had no hope. Bear in mind with me, I'm only a class rep of certain modules, and they came to me and they cried, "Tumelo, we are facing this particular moment, we are facing this particular problem. What is it that you can do for us so that you can be able to help us?" I took them to one stop, I unblocked the modules that have been blocked. I was just a class rep. Let me tell you, you don't need a title to change someone else's life, but then you only need the heart. Let me tell you something, I'm a symbol of hope to those who need my help. Thank you very much.
Now I can't reach this thing. It's okay, because you're coming back to answer the questions. Again, same questions or similar questions. What sets you apart from the other candidates? There's 3 of you contesting there. What are you going to do that you think would be different from the others? Or the second one is, what will you do to improve student performance within the faculty that you're at for the year that you are chairperson of humanities? Thanks.
This is a very challenging person. Now I need to differentiate myself to the rest of the people that have spoken thus far. Now, let me tell you something. I don't lead. Listen. I don't lead with the rules that have been given to me. I don't only lead with the rules that have been provided to me. I also lead with my heart. I sympathize with people that need sympathy. I am able to help and feel your pain. Choose that particular kind of a leader, because that leader will be able to tackle all of your issues, rather than a person who will just only be referring to the piece of paper that have been provided to. Now, the second question. We are well aware of the current performance, especially from my department. The last semester's performance was very poor. There was a certain module by PUA 11.5G. Out of 700 students, only less than 200 managed to pass. We understand, and I also feel the pain. There are laws that have been provided to the students, and yet students are not aware of them. If you can go to the study guide, section 4.2, if I'm not mistaken, it speaks about the attendance of class. If ever students need to be reminded that if ever they don't attend to their classes, they will not get a chance to sit for their exams. That clearly means that they will need to be pursued in order for them to attend to their classwork activities, because of we are well aware that they don't attend. Thank you.
Thank you. Right. Thank you, Titi. The next candidate up is Kabelo Maphosa. Kabelo is contesting for the Secretary, Humanities.
I prefer this way. Good afternoon. My name is Kabelo Maphosa. Actually, let me just say, my name is Kabelo Prince Maphosa, the man from Mpumalanga who came here at UT to deliver. And so mine is not much. I just came here to alert you guys that I'm contesting for Humanities Secretary, SFC. So I'm a second year student of public affairs under the Department of Public Management. So with my experience as a student here in TUT, I've discovered that our faculty is taking us for granted. It's not like we are here, we're not paying actually to be here. We're paying a lot of money to be here. And the faculty is just taking us for granted. It's like we're not paying here. Public management is famous of strikes. When they see public management, they see strike. They say, when I'm a Maphosa, you are just a deputy secretary there at the House Committee, you are not doing anything. How am I going to do something if the current SFC is overcasting us out? We've been going to the current SFC with our issues, and they are not willing to take them to the dean. They say, I'm not trying to badmouth them or whatsoever. I'm disappointed in their leadership. So I didn't come here to tell you what you want to hear. I didn't come here to tell you that if you vote for me, you'll see change. That's a lie. I'll be lying to you guys if I say if you vote for me, you'll see change. You know why? Because I am the change you need. You know why? Because I am the good governance that you need. If I come here as a secretary, I'll apply good governance. I'll ensure that each and every student issues is taken into account. Taken into account. Here in TUT, Soshanguve campus, we have problem with lecturers. They don't attend classes, those people. They don't attend classes. As a lecturer, you're getting paid every month. I don't know whether they're getting paid every month or annually, but they're getting paid to come here and lecture us. The previous candidate spoke about a PUA 115D that 700 students wrote, but only 200 passed. It's because of unethical conduct of lecturers. Yeah, thank you.
So, Mr. Change, the two questions. There are other people that are contesting you in that position of Secretary at Humanities. But we know that from the previous speakers, there's a lot of academic challenge when it comes to that faculty. What will you do in your tenure to improve academic performance? And the second one, how are you going to make the faculty relevant to the 21st century learning?
Okay. To improve, what will you do to improve the student academic performance? As I said before, I didn't come here to make any promises. So what I can do in my term of office, I'll ensure that the faculty itself should make programs for students. No, Emona, relax. I will ensure that the faculty itself do programs for learning. For example, I was once approached by students of policing and our Department of Safety and Security. They say that they've been seeing faculty of ICT having programs about information technology and stuff, but we've never seen any program about policing. So, if you can apply those programs to other departments, then it will improve the learning process. How can we make faculties relevant to the 21st century?
Very late for that one. Very, very late for that one. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Change. The next is Kineilwe Macheke. Kineilwe William Macheke. Kineilwe is also contesting Humanities Secretary. So much. He's got an entire speech.
Fellow student, I hope I'm audible enough. Fellow students, esteemed faculty members, and respected colleagues, I stand before you today with a profound sense of purpose and commitment as a candidate for the esteemed position of Secretary General within the revered Faculty Student Council. In the corridors of our academia, we find not just a space of learning, but a community where ideas flourish, where knowledge is cultivated, and where futures are shaped. I firmly believe that Faculty Council is not just an administrative body. It is the heartbeat of our academic ecosystem. It is the crucible where ideas are transformed into action, where concerns are met with solutions, and where the ideas are where the collective aspirations of our students and faculties converge. With great honor and enthusiasm, I present to you my vision, my commitment, and my dedication to serve you and our shared goals. First and foremost, I believe that effective communication is the cornerstone of our thriving student community. If elected, I will strive to enhance communication channels between students, faculties, and administration. I will ensure that the voices are heard, your concerns are addressed, and your ideas are valued. Together, we will foster a culture of open dialogue, transparency, and inclusivity. Furthermore, organizations and efficiency are vital for the smooth functioning of our Student-Faculty Council. As a Secretary General, I will implement streamlined processes and systems that enable us to work cohesively towards our collective objectives. I will maintain accuracy records of our meetings, initiative decisions, ensuring that information is readily accessible to all stakeholders. By doing so, I aim to promote accountability and maximize